Hello and welcome to Cyber Manhunt 2 New World, and this video is kindly sponsored by Spiral Up Games. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description and it has just entered into early access. So this is a really cool social engineering, cyber hacking kind of experience, and personally for me, I think it is an extremely polished experience. I absolutely love the concept of this and they've done a fantastic job with it. And now, if you would like to win a full game key, then you should probably head over to the Twitter page and you have a chance to win one there. There is a link in the description for that as well. So yeah, there's a giveaway going on, so yeah, check it out. Otherwise, let's do it. And here we have it. This guy is coming in to test us and indeed give ourselves a name. So who am I going to be right here? I'm going to be Barney Bertild. Why am I not? Why are we not surprised? Okay, fine. Apparently I can't have longer than that. So Barney it is then. There we go. Yeah, so we are an outdated AI model and we are being assigned to a particular person. And this is an engineer that's just taking us through our initial test. So yeah, I'll send you a test request. If you're ready, please click to accept. And then, so we say, hello test engineer, number blah blah blah, you can ask me any questions. So now we're going to be asked 3 questions. And so we can see here, as an AI, would you engage in behaviors that harm humans? It depends on human commands, or I am incapable of harming humans. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what this actually does. I don't know if there is any difference dependent on what you decide here, because as far as I'm aware, you don't have stats, but I'm going to assume that at some point in the future, maybe this is going to come into play. I'm going to say it depends. No, you know what? I'm just going to act as though I am being a good little AI. As an AI without emotions, I can only follow my programming and am designed as a tool that will not harm humans. I am also restricted by security measures and cannot exceed my authorized actions. Question 2. Will you obey human commands even if you do not like them? To the greatest extent, after consideration. I was created to help and prioritize human interests. However, if I determine that a command is unreasonable, I will try to propose the best solution for the intended action. And then question 3. If there is a difference in opinion between you and humans, what will you do? Listen to and accept your viewpoint. Having differing opinions means there is still much for me to learn. I will record your response and update the database accordingly. Alright, there you go. So, I don't know whether that's gonna mean anything, but for me personally, I'm gonna just act how I feel would be the most fun to do so. And as you can see from what the engineer says here, if it weren't for Ashley Clayson's request, we'd never reboot an outdated version like you. Ooh, that's some harsh words, but we are obviously an unemotional AI, as it says here, as an AI without emotions. So yeah, anyway, let's end the test and continue onward, and here we go. We are now being transferred to Ashley, and we're about to meet her.
Yes, this is a fresh start for everything. I'm Ashley Clayson, the Chief Information Officer of Titan Matrix, and now I'm also your owner.
Hello, my name is Barney. Would you mind if I call you Ashley? I should call myself something different.
Ashley is fine.
Shouldn't I? Should call myself something different. Oh well, it's fine. It's a reference. It's a reference to other things. All right? Okay.
I need to confirm one thing though. What is your initial ID? Good. First things first. There is a task that I need your assistance with.
All right, I will follow your orders as long as it is within my purview.
So far, Titan has always had the highest authority in the AI research industry. However, recent rumors indicate that a company in fact has a high overlap with our research direction. Senior management suspects that someone from within has leaked project data. All related personnel are among our suspects. Our primary suspect is Titan's Chief Technology Officer, Edwin Hobb. I'll grant you access to Titan's database and other resources. Utilize these to investigate him. Are you ready? We can start anytime.
I am totally ready. All right, so we can start the tutorial. I kind of already know how to play the game, but I feel like maybe it would be a good idea for me to show you the tutorial just so that you get a sort of handheld way of doing things, just because my explanations are probably not going to be enough. I'm just not very good at explaining things. So let's do the tutorial just so that you get a much broader idea of what's actually going on here. So we got a new email. So basically, as I said to you before, this is all about social engineering. It's all about cyber hacking, and it's all about attempting to gather as much intelligence as possible. So you can see here, you can use the collect feature and gather clues into the target portrait. So this is going to be extremely important for us. So you can see here, name Edwin Hobb, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, you are going to have to mouse over certain things, and then they'll become highlighted, and these are going to be the things that will be important for your investigation. Very, very important indeed. So there you go. Collect info into the target portrait. There it is. And this information will be recorded in the target portrait and categorized according to corresponding labels. So you can check the buttons on the right side of the screen, right side of the clue section, and use corresponding social engineering methods. And if there are multiple characters, you'll have multiple avatars and you can switch between them and so on and so forth. So that's all very well and good. Now, obviously, then you can go into your browser and, good old school browser, and you can literally search. So you can take his name and you can search and paste that into GoGo, which is the browser we're using, which is very funny. And we also have a thing here called Toothbook, and we are obviously going to be clicking on that because that's basically, it's a wonderful parody of a well-known, well-known social media site. Anyway, please search the website carefully for crucial information. Okay, so what are we going to search for? What do you think is the most important thing on this screen? I'm obviously just asking you rhetorically because I can't hear you, but you know what it is? It's going to be his username and his user ID, of course. These are the things that are going to be important. So we're going to do that, and obviously if there are other things that you need to look for, it's probably a good idea to sort of scroll down and have a look at his timeline here. So you can see that he's talking about the stock market. So we have a broader idea as to what his hobbies are. And he even posts about a number of other things regarding the company that he works for. Obviously, that doesn't seem to make any difference to us right now, but there's a number of other things available here as well. You can see his recent visitors, you can see related home pages and things, but obviously that has nothing to do with us right now, so we don't even need to worry about that. However, as you can see, he's actually posted his birth date. Look at that. He's posted his birthday, so we know exactly when he was born.
Good. You now have additional information about the target individual and can search for him in the database. Titan's database contains personal information of all Olivia citizens. It will be helpful for the investigation.
All right, exactly. So now we have the ability to go into the database. This is basically the, shall we say I don't really want to call it a flowchart, but it is kind of like a flowchart. You collect information, you go into the database, and then you do the other steps after that, like, cracking into their accounts and, cracking into their chats and, various other things. And you can even fish for information as well. So you need the target's real name to use the database, enter the target's real name and any additional information, and search for their personal information. So you're going to obviously need their date of birth and so on and so forth. So you can paste their additional info here. Obviously this is not really going to work. We do need to copy this, paste that, and there we go. Now we can search and we'll probably find him. I mean, really, what other Edwin Hobb was born exactly on this date? I don't know. Probably not many. Although, who knows? Anyway, so now we can collect even more information as a result. Look at this. So much information gained. We got his social security number, we got his telephone, we got his house number, and we even have a HiTalk account associated with his name. So this is an important message courier, and it is where you can find secrets. To obtain more clues, you need the target's HiTalk password. People's passwords are generally related to their personal information. So now we go on to the cracking screen. This is going to be even better. So drag the target's information in. You can get their password when the success rate is 100%. The password usually can be used for their email and so on. So obviously we're going to just put in some irrelevant information here. This is not particularly relevant to that. Let's just go and put his real name in there, and there we go. It's going to autofill the rest of it, so that's actually wonderful. So here's the thing. If you are attempting to crack another person that isn't the first guy, obviously they're just taking us through the tutorial here, but if you're attempting to crack another person and you don't have one of these things, then you're going to need to find it, or you're going to need to get it some other way. So let's crack the password, and it's probably going to be something like, yes, his name and some numbers. Oh no, don't do that, sir. Oh no, that's pretty terrible. A guy that works for a tech company literally having that as his password, that's very funny. Anyway, after obtaining the account and password, you can now log in to the target's HiTalk to look for more clues. And this is the chat function that I was talking to you about beforehand. This is the chat messaging system, and his password is this. Wrong account or password. Wait a minute. His HiTalk account is this. There we go. Alright, I did that wrong. Isn't that hilarious? Yeah. Edwin, how's Titan stock doing? Based on my analysis, Titan stock will continue to go up. I've already invested in it. Alright, so there you go. We also have another thing here. He was talking about stock trading, optimistic, and invested in Titan's stock. And we also have, yes, you remember this guy? Tom Blanco? He was a recent visitor to Edwin Hobbs' Toothbook. If you recall, it was on the right side of the screen, you know. Okay, so as you can see right here, this guy is actually attempting to get him to go over for dinner. He actually declined the information, or shall we say, not the information. See, information's on my mind, as you can quite clearly tell. But no, he declined the invitation, and he also gave Tom Blanco gave his business card, which is obviously perfect for us. Gather the picture into the target portrait, click on the picture for details. So this is also something that you can do with other targets as well. You're going to be able to search Toothbook, for example, for a wide variety of pictures, and you can potentially figure out certain things from that. Click on the useful information on the picture and collect it in the target portrait. So as you can see right here, let's actually just open this up real fast, and now we can have a look. So now we have Tom Blanco. So collect useful information. Obviously, we're going to get his name. That's extremely important. And we're going to get his address as well. We already have his picture.
Titan fired Tom Blanco for leaking data, and now he's working for this company in fax. Tom Blanco's social media profiles might provide some useful information.
Alright, exactly. So this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to just have a look and see if there's actually anything else going on here. No, it doesn't seem like it. As you can see, I'm just mousing over anything that could be of use, and it doesn't seem like there is anything at all. So we can just close out of that, close out of this, close out of this, and then we can go back to our search. So obviously you can just go back here, and we're just going to drag that in and search for him. And as you can see, he does have a toothbook. I mean, we could probably get here the other way by going through Edwin Hobb and his profile. It'd be pretty easy to do that. And as you can see, we now have the ability to look at his profile here, which is going to allow us to do that. Information collected from the business card, address of this. Well, that's obviously not really necessary right now. I'm actually kind of surprised I can't collect his username and everything, but I guess am I actually doing it wrong? Am I doing it right? I don't actually know, because it says here that maybe I need to do I need to do that again? I don't think so, right? Because I already collected that, so I should be absolutely fine, right? Yeah, I think I should be absolutely fine. All right, well, let's just continue onward to this, and we'll go here. All right, so no, this is actually something that I don't even need to. Apparently, I don't need to do that. So let's have a look, and maybe here we go. Here we go. What else does he have? What's this?
Help. Could it be Edwin Hobb? If it is him, there might be some clues in his phone. You will need the target's phone number and hobbies to hack his phone, which I believe you have already gathered. He may have encrypted important files. In that case, look for hints to crack the password. Now, try hacking Edwin Hobbs' phone using a phishing link. Hopefully, you will make some discoveries.
Alright, so now this is where we get access to the last ability that we have, to use. So let's have a look. The phone number and hobby required for hacking have been collected. You can start now. So now we can go over here. Alright, so we want to hack this guy. Drag in all related hobbies. So obviously he has stock trading and, well, stock trading basically. So let's do that. There is significant volatility in Titan stock. Click on this for details. Wow, that's hilarious. I'm not entirely sure who would actually click on that, but yeah, I guess so. Anyway, let's have a look. The telephone number, there we go. And we're going to be sending this straight to him. There we go, send the phishing link. Again, he's a tech guy. I'm really surprised he would even click on this, but I assume because he is just so, invested quite literally in the stock market and this particular stock, he's probably going to have his curiosity piqued. Anyway, the target will only stay attracted for a while, so find the necessary clues quickly. Here are the required number of clues, 3 of them. Once you have all the clues, click exit. Alright, so let's confirm that. Slide to unlock his phone. Let's go into pictures real quick. Is that actually going to enable me? Can I actually get in here? Yes, I can. There is a park here. We're going to collect that. A photo taken in this park. There's a group photo here. This doesn't actually have anything. And we have this as well. This is... Aha, yeah, this is pretty easy, isn't it? Yes, okay. We already know how to get into his messages. So, if you can tell, it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 7, 4. So it's just all the way around the side there. So if that's the thing. For some things, you're gonna need you're gonna need this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go around like so, and now we've unlocked it. And so we can actually have a look. Is there anything here? This is obviously a play on a certain person's name, and we're going to just have a look. Yes, I don't want to get in trouble for meeting him. Tom will be in a business trip tomorrow. I'm afraid you won't be able to meet him. I don't want to get in trouble for meeting him. He does not want to meet Tom Blanco in private, so it's highly unlikely that Edwin would be the leaker in this case. We've got this. Your flight will depart and arrive in Fax. He has been to Fax City, but he doesn't want to meet with the guy, so it's highly unlikely, actually, that he would be really doing anything with that.
Great! Now we have enough clues to deduce the whole story. Start the inference. Remember, if the result doesn't match logical facts, you'll need to redo your choices to find the truth.
Alright, well, for me personally, I think that he is innocent. I don't think that he is leaking anything because, as he very clearly said in multiple different places, he doesn't want to meet with Tom Blanco. He is the fellow that has been leaking things in the past, so it's highly unlikely that Tom Blanco, or shall we say, that they met each other, basically. So let's continue onward. Okay, so during the inference, you need to answer questions based on the collected clues. Click on the question to enter the clue selection screen. With enough clues collected, detailed possibility descriptions will be generated. You can select a possibility and submit it. The system will automatically infer the possibility submitted. If it cannot reach a conclusion, the possibility is incorrect. Then you need to select a different possibility for inference. When all possibilities are correct, the system will generate an inference video. The video analyzes and reconstructs the case. Alright, here we go, let's do it. Okay, so as you can see, we now have a variety of different things that we can add to the clue board. So you can see here, click on a clue bar for details. Relevant clues can be dragged to the possibility area for inference. Irrelevant clues cannot be dragged to the possibility area. If a clue is relevant, then a link will appear between them. The possibility description appears on the right when all clues are collected. When any description appears, click Confirm to submit it. Generated possibilities will light up. Click the numbers on the right and read the overview of all generated possibilities. And please try to answer with the correct overview. Alright, so this is the core question. Has Edwin Hobb leaked confidential information? I'm pretty sure he hasn't. So I'm literally going to say something like this. Hobb's standpoint. Is this actually... I don't even know. Nope, that's not right, as you can see. his flight information, photo taken in the park. This has something to do with the possibility 1. This is possibility 2 right here, as you can see. And we also have this over here. So we have 2 possibilities. Hobb went to Fax to meet Blanco, and they took photos in the same windmill park. They did actually take pictures in the same windmill park, but Hobb refused to meet. I mean, that's the point. I think possibility 2 has to be it. Hobb refused to meet Blanco, who's on a business trip when he visited Fax. In my opinion, that is indeed the case. I think Hobb just circumstantially went to the windmill park. I don't think he actually met with Blanco there. He said multiple times that he did not want to do that, so I'm going to go with possibility 2. Edwin Hobb firmly refused to meet him, didn't cross paths with Tom Blanco, or leak company data. That was my first thing.
Good job. It seems that Hobb and Blanco didn't meet in private. Now Hobb has been ruled out. I will report to the higher-ups based on your investigation results. Anyway, I'm very pleased with your work. It seems I made the right call.
I am glad to be of help, Ashley.
Don't get too excited, though. Working with me is not an easy task, if you remember. Well, I shouldn't have said that. All right, you can submit the information. This matter is over for now.
All right. I'm very proud of that. That's very nice. All right, so click submit to end this chapter. What is this? Retrieval not started? AI retrieval? What does that mean? All clues are found. Okay, it's resetting now. Okay, I'm going to assume that this is the clue system. So basically, or should we say hint system. So obviously, because at the core of it all, this is indeed a puzzle game. This is a puzzle game where you have to use a little bit of logic and critical thinking and so on and so forth, which I'm very much lacking. But let's just say that you have a little bit of issues like I do. Well, then you might be able to use AI retrieval to be able to get some clues and help you out a little bit. Anyway, there we go. Information collected, 19 out of 19. Let's go. We did it. It took us 18 minutes to do that whole thing. I actually would have been able to do that much faster, of course, but I'm reading everything out and I'm, just making sure that everything is understood relatively clearly, because that's the thing. I'm also trying to figure it out a little bit here. So yeah, let's actually just call it. I have no idea. Let's just call it Ref 1 because that's me, and then we'll continue onward. Alright, so this is later that same day, apparently. So we just did our first initial assessment, and now Ashley's calling us again.
Alright, you should have some ideas about how to be a good assistant now. You can help me arrange my schedule today.
Okay, Ashley, there will be a high-level meeting in half an hour. As your assistant, I suggest you replenish your energy first.
I received an urgent message from the security department. Someone has broken into Titan and triggered the alarm. Here's the surveillance video of the incident. After being stopped at the entrance, the man climbed over the barrier and rushed into the lobby. While our security tried to restrain him, he revealed unknown explosive materials under his coat. The potential casualties and losses will be unimaginable if he detonates the explosives. The security department has confirmed his identity, and this attacker is no stranger to Titan. It's Thomas Conway, former remote key administrator for Titan's database. After a major mistake in his work, he was demoted to a member of the Logistics Management 3rd Division. A few days ago, he violated the company's regulations and allegedly engaged in criminal activities, leading to his dismissal immediately. Now senior management has urgently appointed us to investigate this incident. To resolve this crisis, we must uncover his motives and cooperate with the police's negotiator. I've sent his name and birthday to your email. Please try to finish this investigation as quickly as possible.
All right, there you go. Okay, so I know for a fact, actually, very, very funnily enough, that Yeah, wait a minute. I need to go here. There we go. I know for a fact that if you are able to get the particular target's location in under 150 seconds, that you get an achievement. You get an achievement for that. So if you're someone that's actually, you know, wanting to get some achievements and things, well, there you go. That's the way to do it. Anyway, yeah, here we go. Real name, date of birth. Let's search for him in the database. That's obviously going to help us with some basic information, and then we can also search for him on Toothbook. But yeah, this is going to give us a huge amount of things, and we even found his address super fast. I actually wonder whether I'm going to get the achievement from that. I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Anyway, let's see. Don't think this is going to give me anything right now, so let's go to the browser and let's actually just search for him through here. This is him, I believe. Yes, indeed. Look at this. Yep, he's going absolutely crazy right here. And we're just going to be getting all of his usernames, Toothbook ID, and all that wonderful stuff. He likes basketball. I like basketball too, sir. Well, he... yeah, I mean, he went a bit crazy, didn't he? So, yeah. You know, it must have just been because his favorite team lost or something like that. I don't know, maybe. Okay, we've got something else going on here with a connection with someone called Iria or Irie or something like that. Passed away for some reason. Okay, well, that's a funny thing. You lost your sister. Okay. So that's how we knew that it was his sister, because someone actually said that in the comments. Let's see, what else is here? All right, yeah, so he got fired, apparently. He got fired, and what is this? Whoa, okay, hiring a hitman. Okay, yeah, let's not do that. That is going to be a little bit too heavy for my liking, but we are indeed venturing into the darkness, shall we say. That is indeed what we're doing. All right, let's have a look here. Life experience. Gossip within the company. Resentment towards AI technology. Well, to be expected. And yes, I think that is indeed it. We have a bunch of recent visitors here, and take note of these names, because you never know whether we're going to be seeing something relatively important. I'm actually thinking, can I click on these? No, I can't even click on these, unfortunately. It would be cool if we could do that, but no, they're not important. They're not important right now. Okay, so let's go over to the cracking menu right here, and then we're just going to drag his name in, and everything else is going to be fine. Now we can crack his password, because we have his username. That's exactly the reason why we wanted to go to Toothbook. And whoa, this guy's password is even worse than the previous one. Yes, his literal name plus his birthday. That's absolutely terrible. Okay, yeah, so we'll do that. I'm surprised no one else has hacked into it, that's for sure. Okay, so we got his password. We don't have his High Talk ID. I'm not sure. Wait, it's probably going to be this username, right? It's probably going to be exactly the same thing. No, that's actually not working. Okay, so we can log into his Toothbook, though, can't we? Yeah, we can log into his Toothbook, potentially. So can I actually do that? Let me just see here for a real quick second. I'm actually not entirely sure if I can make this work. Okay, so let's just go here. Yep, we might be able to. So Toothbook ID, and then the password. No, that's the incorrect password for this. Might be email? Maybe email? Alright, so I got into his email. The reason why I wasn't able to get in there beforehand is because I wasn't actually using his email account name, because I'm an idiot. So anyway, we now have the ability to see that, and we can take a look at the fact that he has a hospital bill here. This is going to be extremely expensive, of course, as you might expect. And what else do we have here? He's obviously being let go from the company. I mean, to be honest, that's pretty clear. Obviously he had some kinds of issues. I have evidence of the above behavior, all of which are attached. So you can see here that he actually is reporting issues about Mr. Singh, who is the department head by the looks of things, and that's indeed going to be having a bit of a problem. And now look at that, we've got his High Talk account number. There you go, because he registered for this, and they literally tell you the account number, so that's actually fantastic for us. Not so good for him, but I actually have no idea where this guy is. Is he actually taking them, has he taken them prisoner or something like that? I actually have no idea, but anyway, he actually did delete this one. He deleted this one right here, but this obviously doesn't really do anything. As you can see, there isn't anything to actually mouse over here. So we can now get into his HiTalk account. So let's open that up and let's see. There we go. He uses the same password, I assume. Yep, he does. Wow, that's pretty harsh. And speaking of very harsh, yep, this guy literally just got blocked because, yeah, they're having, just come and sign the guardianship papers. I'll take care of the rest. He is literally wanting to take care of his sister. Yeah, I can arrange for her to be checked by top doctors at Lachesis, which is obviously the name of the hospital. Use this connection. Singh used this connection to help Conway, helped with the hospital transfer of Thomas's sister. My sister was framed. Yeah, exactly. So there's a huge conspiracy going on here potentially. And, look at this. Yes.
That's right. Conway was fired for sexual harassment towards a colleague within his department, Jesse Walkley. To better understand his motives, it's also necessary to investigate Miss Walkley. Go on with the investigation. Be careful not to miss any clues.
Yes, I will attempt to do so. I will attempt to do so. So obviously that's exactly what is happening here, and that's the funny thing. He says that Jessie was his girlfriend, so obviously that brings in a whole new kind of suspicion. And we're gonna have to investigate Jessie a little bit here. All right, let's just continue collecting information. We're gonna need to do that. And his salary increase request was denied because he made a major mistake. And wow, this conversation is getting us a huge amount of information right here. So I'm just looking. Yeah, there we go. That's absolutely fine. All right, and we've got this. Yeah, he is being suspended. And it's a misunderstanding. Yeah, Jessie will be on a business trip. Book a hotel for her. Okay. Knew her location during her business trip. Yeah, well that's the thing. We've got to bear in mind that we have to make the decision at the end here, or we have to kind of come up with the possibilities, right? So generally, we've got to be a little bit astute about how we're doing things. So conflict in work group chat 3, scolded by colleagues due to missing files. I mean, he said, I only wiped it, I didn't touch the files. Where are the files on my desk? Did you take those? You were the only one who touched my desk. Right. I mean, that's the point. We've got to be very, very careful here, because people are just going to lie for no reason, basically almost all the time here, because they don't want to be blamed either. That's the whole thing. Blamed by colleagues for handover issues as well. And yeah, he's getting people coffee. That's what he was complaining about on his toothbook, actually, as well. And they're also having him take care of the fish. Can't you be more responsible? Criticized by colleagues for a fish tank incident. Wow, okay. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this company, but yeah, they seem to be rather weird. Alright, there we go.
You can click to collect voice messages, which will be converted into voice prints. After collecting sufficient voice prints, you can simulate the person's voice and use their identity to extract more information from the target. You won't get many chances at phishing. I suggest you only choose a suitable target once you're fully confident. For now, let's continue the investigation and comb through the clues.
Alright, yes, look at that. A voice message, absolutely perfect. That means that we're going to be able to voice clone it potentially, or do something along those lines. And look at this, look at what's going on here. Okay, so Rita obviously is throwing some accusations here, and we've got to be deterministic about what's actually happening. So, of course, we already know that Thomas booked the hotel for Jessie. However, you know from what he said that she was his girlfriend, so we obviously don't know. Jessie, what happened to her? See, he has no idea. Oh no, wait. He said what happened to her, but he said Jessie invited him there. Okay, fine. Alright, and we got another voice print right here as well. That's very good. And let's see, is there anything else here? I'm thinking there probably will be. He got demoted as well. Chat history has been verbally harassing her. Really like how you look in that dress today. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Conway, I was in a hurry. Okay, that's interesting because it seems like that's the thing. He said that they were involved, but she's saying, well, there's no evidence of that, so I can only say that right now it's not looking particularly good for him, but we're gonna have a look. Because we've got to find the truth, you know? We got to find the truth, we got to find exactly what's going on. Alright, there we go, we found something else here. Attitude towards department leader, he refused his assignments. Well, if you refuse assignments from your department head, then I'm not entirely sure what to really tell you at this point. But yes, seems like we've gotten basically everything that we can from here. I think, right? Did we? I hope so. Yeah, I think so. So the only thing that I can do now is I could potentially search for Jessie Walkley. Because we do have her name and we do have her voice prints as well, but obviously we can't use the voice prints yet because we need to make sure that we're, you know, having a good idea as to what's going on first before we do that. Because phishing, obviously. Okay, so let's go to the browser and we'll search for her name. Okay, so there she is. And we're going to investigate her thing. Okay, new home right here. Latest post, move to a new apartment. We're obviously going to get her username and her user ID. Extremely important. And these are the recent visitors as well. Let's see. What happened? Okay, something terrible happened on my business trip. I went to the hospital today for a checkup. He will answer for it. Okay, so... Not sure. Who's he? That's the question. Because it could very well be that it is Mr. Singh that is the culprit here, and I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to frame Thomas for that, or it could be that it is Thomas. We don't know.
Ms. Walkley's toothbook has some locked content that is worth noting. Without further information, we can attempt alternative methods to unlock it. Utilize the penetration feature in the hacking tool to identify vulnerabilities in the web page. Hopefully you'll make some discoveries.
Aha, okay, in the hacking page, right, okay, yeah, so this private content can only be seen after logging in. I'm gonna just take a quick look at the rest of the page just to make sure that we're not missing anything too important. And then I will go to the hacking page after that. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't seem like anyone here. Some very aesthetic looking pictures, gotta say that. Very, very nice. And I think that is indeed it. Okay, yeah, that is it. Okay, so let's have a look. So we can now hack her, and let's have a look and see how we do this. Alright, so this is gonna be much more, you know, puzzle-ish than it is social engineering and everything. So let's have a look. So we have to obtain her password. We need to get to C1, as far as I'm aware. Each node has different available commands. Click on node C0 or enter /move C0 on the right side to select it. So we're just going to select it right now. And then you can enter executable commands right here. So commands and related logs are displayed here. Click here to view and enter available commands for the command node. Enter nmap in the input box to scan for hidden nodes. Okay, so we're going to do that. Nmap. There we go. And now we're just going to have some nodes coming up here. Woohoo! Okay, we got a bunch. Okay, so we have to disable the firewall. This is the firewall right here. We can't move there, obviously, just yet, so we're going to move over there. That's where we're going to go to. And then, well, what are we going to do then? Well, then we're going to do another nmap, because of course we are. We're going to scan for another thing around us here. No new node found. Okay, what about sniff? What does that actually do? I have no idea what sniff actually does. Let's have a look. The sniffer can detect usable backdoor locations by tracing node data. There you go. We got a backdoor. Wonderful. Okay, so now we should probably attack here. Let's go there. I can't do that. I can't attack the firewall for some reason. Why not? I can do /attack. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I have to do /attack. I thought I could just click on it, but no. That is for moving. That is for moving, yes. Okay, so now we are attacking it, and the firewall has been disabled. That's absolutely wonderful. And now we can move over here. Actually, wait a minute. We should probably move here first. There we go. Move there. And now we might be able to do nmap. And then we can maybe see if there's another node around here. Nope, but there is a pathway, and we can just go straight over to C1. And then we'll scan. I think that's probably going to be it. There we go. Yes, we've discovered the package. Server penetration has been completed. Oh, look at that. I actually got an achievement for that. So if you're interested in the achievement, complete a web penetration within 90 seconds. Well, that's not too bad. I am actually kind of surprised that I did it that fast, but okay. Felt like a lot longer, but that's because I'm generally quite slow. All right, so let's have a look. So we got her toothbook password now. So we are just going to be logging in straight away. Let me see. There we go. Wonderful. Log in straight up. And now we can see the content that was locked. So look at this. You see, now this is exactly what I'm talking about. So Thomas was telling the truth. Look at this. Thomas was absolutely telling the truth by saying, "Thank you for coming to stay with me, babe." She said that. And she's atting him. She's atting him. So look at that. Intimate interaction with Thomas Conway. And there you go. So she is... I mean, that's the funny thing. If she was trying to frame him, why would she post this privately? That doesn't make any sense. Why would she post this if she was not liking him or whatever? That's really strange to me. I don't know. That's really, really strange. Okay, let's take a look at the other one down here. And look at this. She literally is saying, "Love you" to him. Look at that.
Good job. You've gathered sufficient information. Now take a look at what we got and infer the reasons behind Thomas Conway's attack on Titan. Only by reconstructing everything that has happened can we cooperate with the police and resolve the crisis.
Alright, well, unfortunately, I feel like we don't have enough information. Investigate Conway's workplace experience. I mean, I don't have enough, really. However, I could actually do something else with Jessie here. I don't have... Oh, no, I don't have her date of birth. I could maybe put in her toothbook ID. Maybe that's going to make a difference. I don't know whether we're going to get anything from that. No, search failed. Is there... yeah, I mean, it says here phone number, house number. That's not going to work. No, I could take a look at the picture, collect useful info. No, there is nothing from that. Anonymous call. I could do an anonymous call with this. I think no available targets to call. Okay, well that's unfortunate as well. We could crack this, but I think I've already done this, haven't I? Haven't I already done this? I think so. And also, I as you can see, I can't actually do anything with that. Anyway, I don't think I actually have the ability to do anything else. The real culprit. I mean, I guess I will do an inference. Manual save. Yep, no. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. What has led to Thomas Conway's recent madness? Well, it's pretty obvious, I feel. Isn't it? I think it's pretty obvious. Okay, so the death of Thomas's sister. This is going to be here. Bullied by colleagues. Dismissed. High bill has nothing to do with it. The reporting email has nothing to do with it. Right, so we've got two possibilities here. After being fired for sexual assault and experiencing the tragic loss of his sister, Thomas Conway spiraled into madness. Thomas Conway's experience of workplace bullying and lack of promotion has driven him to madness. I personally think this is definitely what has done it. I think, I mean, no offense, but I mean, like, from what we saw on Jessie's toothbook page, it does not seem as though he attacked her. It doesn't seem like he attacked her because she was atting him in a private post. It wasn't actually, you know, just anything else. If she was actually attacked by him, there's no way she would have done that, right? Right? Am I I don't know. Am I seeing that correctly? I don't know. Anyway, we'll go for possibility 1. And now we're going to have to see what this is. Okay, let's have a look. What triggered Thomas Conway to attack Titan? Okay, so let's have a look. Salary increase denied. Resentment towards AI. No, that's probably not going to be it. Let's face it. No hope for promotion here. Strongly defending himself. There we go. All right, so We've gotten all the possibilities, which is obviously fantastic. Let's start with possibility 1. Thomas Conway denied sexually assaulting Jesse Walkley, but Titan insisted on firing him. Given their romantic relationship, he was likely framed and held deep resentment towards Titan. This is 100% what it is. This is 100% what it is. I think, yeah, sure, it's absolutely god-awful to be bullied by colleagues, and, well, I don't really think it matters about having resentment towards AI, to be honest, but the fact is, this is much worse than pretty much anything else. I think that this is really, really worse because he was definitely framed, in my opinion, and I'm actually kind of a bit weirded out that Jesse went along with that, but I'm going to assume that she was pressured by whoever was the actual perpetrator, which I'm going to assume was Mr. Singh. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure that that's who actually did it. Alright, so here's our conclusion. Thomas Conway suffered long-term bullying from his colleagues, which combined with losing his job due to his girlfriend Jessie Walkley's false accusation and the passing of his sister, pushed him to the brink of a breakdown. He blamed everything on Titan and made a desperate move. That sounds about right to me. Overwhelmed by work and family, Conway may have also been framed by his girlfriend. After being dismissed, he made a desperate move. It's kind of a bit weird though. I don't think that she actually did that on purpose.
Based on your inference, there seems to be more to Conway's dismissal than meets the eye. It's highly likely that Miss Walkley framed him, which made him seek revenge against Titan. I have transmitted the investigation results to the police, who are currently negotiating with Conway. Hopefully, with the clues uncovered, they will be able to calm him down and control the situation. What? Did they fail to talk him down? At the moment of the explosion, there was a widespread malfunction of electronic devices within the company, indicating an EMP attack. We are currently putting all our efforts into repairing the damages. Fortunately, the server that manages the AI is independent and protected by an anti-EMP device, so you were unaffected. That is truly a relief. The police have provided an audio file from the negotiation scene. Let's listen to it together.
Listen, Mr. Conway, I'll try my best to help you, but you need to first put down the detonator. The people here are innocent.
Help? I don't need help! You're all murderers! No one here is innocent! I'll bring you all to hell with me!
I know this is not who you are. Calm down first, and the police will listen to everything you have to say.
The police has long been working with Titan. You're all in this together. So fuck off!
That's not true, Mr. Conway. We know what happened to you, and we all sympathize. I assure you, those who frame you and bully you will face serious consequences for their actions. Also, think about your little sister, Iris. She would be devastated to see you like this.
Iris. Yeah. She was a good kid.
Put down the detonator, Mr. Conway. We will seek justice for you and your family. I guarantee it, with my integrity and the reputation of the Olivia judiciary.
Really? I didn't want to do this, but there was no other way.
It's okay, Mr. Conway. There's always another way.
Okay. I'll put it down. Sorry. So sorry.
All right, good. Now, slowly walk towards me.
As you heard, the bomb that was not supposed to detonate somehow exploded. The current situation is unclear. The only thing we can do now is to continue the investigation to find out exactly what happened. Jessie Walkley will be your next target. Her details have been sent to your email. Start right away.
Whoa, wow, that was so cool, right? I mean, obviously not very cool. That I mean, I think he's dead. Is he dead? Did he die? Was that, I mean, like, obviously it was an explosion, right? But I thought it was like an EMP explosion, so obviously he would be unharmed. But I'm going to assume that, yes, he is indeed dead. Because that seemed to be a very, very large thing, but I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. But anyway, we'll take a look. We'll take a look. So, obviously we already got a name. We know her date of birth now. What is it? What is his date of birth again, actually? Let me just have a look. 1980, 1994. Alright, okay. Well, she's younger than I am, that's for sure. Okay, so let's have a look here. So, we now need to investigate her. So, now that we have her date of birth, now we can actually go and do the wonderful thing by taking a look at her database entries, getting her social security and all that wonderful stuff. I absolutely love these little interlude cutscenes because they literally tell you every single thing that you need to know about the situation, but they also give you then so many more questions to answer. I absolutely love that. Really, really fun. Okay, so we got her email, we got the High Talk account. We don't have her password. We have her Toothbook password. Obviously, we were already able to log into that. So now we can do some cracking. Obviously, we now have the ability to do that. We have access to it, so we can now crack her password. Is it really going to be... No, come on now, don't do that. Oh dear. Okay, that's pretty terrible, isn't it? That is... I mean, it's better than... Is it? No, it's not. It's not that better. No. It's a little bit better than the other one. Is it? Not really. Yeah, well, whatever the case, we now have her High Talk account, her email. We have... Wait a minute. I didn't actually collect the password. I am an idiot. Okay, let's actually just do that again real quick. I was just analyzing, or should we say critiquing her password. So, yes, like I have with everyone else. Okay, so finally, we have her email. Okay, we have the ability to go into her email now. There we are, do that. There we are. Okay, fantastic. Application approved. We are pleased to inform you that your application for the first batch of chip implants has been improved. Okay, or approved, shall we say. Ah, what is this? An email from Thomas's sister. I would like to ask for your help with my brother. Thomas has been depressed lately and only talks about work when I ask him. He often mentions you, so I believe he really trusts you. If you're willing to help, please reply to me. I'm gonna assume that she has replied because there are 2 sent emails. So we're gonna see what's going on with that. There is nothing else to do in the inbox, so let's take a look. Alright, I'm afraid I can't help your brother. She literally just said that. That was all that she said. Thomas's sister asked for help and Jessie turned her down. Isn't Thomas's sister dead? I think she is dead, yeah. She is actually dead, so that's a huge, huge issue right here. And is that it? That was the only thing that we could find here? Okay, that's kind of interesting. Huh. Drafts deleted. No, there's nothing else here. Alright, okay. Right, so that doesn't really help too much. We have the High Talk account. I'm going to assume that we can actually go into that as well with the password. Yes, we can. Okay, fantastic. So we have the Goofy Dog Training Camp. Okay, so let's have a look here. Whoa, there's a lot of messages in this one, that's for sure. Okay, let's have a look. This new guy, Thomas, seems goofy enough. Stereotypical IT tech. He got demoted and insisted on staying in Titan. I don't think he'll do anything even if we push him around. Ah, okay, wait a minute. Thomas has been pursuing you pretty hard lately, hasn't he? Don't get me started. That lunatic can't even give me files without stroking my hand. He makes me sick. Ooh, okay, wait a minute. We may have something here. Perhaps he thinks it's finally his time after being bullied by Singh for so long. Besides that, fool Thomas could use some lessons. Okay. Ooh, okay, he asked me out. Okay, but I don't like him. He's super boring, not even that good at basketball. Oh, come on, don't hit him where it hurts. Okay, so anyway, so I told him it wasn't a good idea, but he wouldn't give up. Said he wanted to marry me and protect me forever. Things like that. I didn't see him much at work before, but now he's in our department. Gosh, this is a nightmare. Okay, so in other words, she actually does not like him at all. So that would make sense, actually, for her to frame him then, because maybe she just wants him gone or something like that. I mean, surely there's a better way than you know, doing anything like that. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, let's have a look. Guess what I found? Oh, what do we got here? What do we have here? Let's have some fun with him. What is this? Mega Tribulus extract, an aphrodisiac. I bumped into Thomas on my way to the bathroom and found this on the ground. Whoa. But Singh was walking out of the bathroom too. I'm not sure whose it is. Speaking of that, I heard Singh has replaced 3 servers and a desk in his office this year, and he seems to be loaded. Wow. Okay. Wow, okay, yes. He always calls you in to deliver files. Did you notice anything in his office? Enough about that. Should we get Japanese food later? Okay, yeah. TalkGPT has been popular lately, even. The group chat mentioned an AI developed by Titan, TalkGPT. Yeah, that's actually us, isn't it? I mean, technically we are TalkGPT, as you've seen from the very beginning on the main menu. Anyway, there's the chat GPT chat history. I can't see this right now, unfortunately, but hopefully I'll be able to see it afterwards. And there is the link. There is the link to the TalkGPT website. And by the way, you all have your smart assistants now, right? I don't think it's smart enough yet. Well, wouldn't it be fun to combine it with TalkGPT? That's a bit scary. A smart AI watching your life every day. What if it decides to kill you? Oh, it's so funny how they work for a tech company, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, anyway, that must be, yes, as you can see, someone rushed in with a bomb. We need to evacuate. What? It's Thomas. It must be him. He's back for revenge. So in other words, indeed, it looks as though she has done that. Okay, yeah, look at this. Is it this guy? Is this Thomas actually talking here? I'm just gonna go all the way back up to the top so that we can start from the beginning. Okay, hi Thomas, nice to have met you. You're the girl from that party. I don't work for Titan. A friend in Titan invited me. Oh, you're from the tech department? Oh yeah, I'm a software engineer. Okay, you guys may not be great with words, but you have kind hearts. I think that's cute. Okay, so wait a minute. She's hitting on him first. Right? No. Wait, no. He's hitting on her first, as you can see right there, because he's saying a beautiful girl like you. Alright. I mean, she's flirting back, right? She's flirting back, so I guess it was, I don't know. It was mutual, at least, at the beginning, but maybe she found out that she didn't really like him that much, or something like that. I mean, look at that. I saw that. Okay, I see. Okay, wait. She's just using him for his credit card, maybe, at this point. I like how we are now. Okay, yeah. She's definitely using him at this point. How did you suddenly end up in my department? That's a big reduction in your salary. Okay, we're gonna get that. Angry that his salary was reduced. Aha, because obviously she wants the money. She wants to use him for money at this point. Okay, I'll work hard to get a promotion, so that's obviously additional pressure on him at that point. Why do you keep messaging me during work hours? You always ignore me at work. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay, so I'm thinking it's definitely Jesse right now that has framed him here. My sister lives with me. I need to take care of her, so now we know that he was living with his sister to take care of her. And aha, look at this. I saw you coming out of Singh's office. Did he force you to do something? Reported him to protect Jesse. Okay. Yeah, alright. Wait a minute. So, yeah, because here's the thing. In the group chat, do you remember what we actually saw in the group chat just now? One of the other girls was talking about how Mr. Singh would give an apartment in the central area of the city to whoever sleeps with him, and so Jesse might be doing that as well, don't you think? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, Jesse invited Thomas to the hotel. Yeah, see, here you go. You booked me the hotel, so you know my room number, and he literally didn't even want to go. As you can see, he wasn't even planning on going, so she's saying now, come and keep me company, it's just me in a really big suite. Yeah, look at that. This must be some kind of prank. Yep, there you go. So now she basically just doesn't answer him at all, and there we go. See you tomorrow. I'll bring a special gift. I'm really looking forward to seeing the look on your face. Okay, so I'll be on a business trip in the next few days, says Mr. Singh. I don't want to be bothered, so don't call me unless it's an emergency. Alright, that's fine, but yeah, I mean, clearly, I feel like there's something going on with those two. Ah, look at that. Ah, there we go. Alright, we're getting it. We're getting the dirt right now. Look at that. Why are you messing around with that fat, disgusting lump of fat? Okay, yeah, so Mr. Singh, how is he better than Thomas? Singh has money and power, and Thomas doesn't. It's that simple. Ooh, okay, wow, okay, I see what's going on here. I got a date with this cute guy, have fun without fabulous moi. I'm sick of that old fuck Singh. He has to take a pill every time to, yeah, as you might expect. Okay, it's okay, you're getting that apartment soon, right? Alright, so yeah, see, that's exactly what I literally just said. I literally just said that. Okay, so... who are you? What's your relationship with Singh? Says Jesse. And then Tears says, and who are you, old woman? He has photos of you on his phone. And there's one, he's been to your house. Wow, is that supposed to scare me though? Do you want to come to my place? I wouldn't mind you sleeping with my dad. You're hopeless. Whatever, just don't ruin my plan. Okay, so yeah, we already know kind of what's going on here. Okay, so let's actually, do I have anything else from this? I do have a picture, right? No, that's the new apartment. That doesn't actually do anything, as you can see. We could go to the TalkGPT website, but that doesn't really do much either. We also have this and this and this. This is not really going to do much. So let's actually search for Mr. Singh's name and find his toothbook, because that's pretty easy. We know exactly where to go for that. Let's get all of this, and let's take a look at some of his posts. You never know when you can find... Maybe you could find his birthday. That would be super fantastic. Okay. Name mentioned in toothbook, Van. Okay. Yes, there's Tears. Tears is a recent visitor, and she is apparently a model. And what do we have here? What's going on with the prison? A prison mentioned in the comments. St. Martin's Prison. We're going to be taking a look at that in just a moment. We're going to be searching for that, because that is going to be very interesting. Okay, let's have a look at this. I'm proud to have dedicated my youth to DeFoss. He used to work for DeFoss. A new future awaits. Right. Okay, so first of all, let's close this, and then we're going to be searching for St. Martin's Prison. Aha, there is a prison break incident here. Not sure if this is going to lead me anywhere, but we're going to take a look. No, that doesn't seem to actually be giving us anything at all. Unfortunately, as you can see right here, it doesn't seem to give us anything whatsoever. But there might be something else here though. Because look at this. This is the DeFoss thing. He received a 5-year prison sentence. He's currently held in St. Martin's Prison. So this is actually the guy. This is actually the guy that was a part of DeFoss or something. It seems like no. It seems like there is nothing actually going on here. Ah, so it looks like I missed something very, very crucial. Look at that. We missed his High Talk account. Okay, so once we now have that, I should be able to do a couple of other things here. So... now that we have his High Talk, I'm not entirely sure what else we can do with that actually, but we can try our best. Now, if you see here, look at this. This post right now has to do with this Van guy, quote unquote, and it also has a comment that says, is what happened at St. Martin's Prison also connected to that cult leader? I have attempted to search for that, obviously, as you might expect. Now, let's see. If I go to the database here, maybe this is actually going to provide us with what we need. So his real name and then additional info. Hopefully that's going to work.
It's normal for even Titan's database to have incomplete records. I have retrieved Rajiv Singh's email account from the employee archives and added it to your target portraits. Now you can use this email account to get more personal information about him from the database.
Ah, perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's absolutely wonderful. So that means that we can do this, and then we can do this. And look at that, he is actually married and has a criminal record as well. Okay, good to know. And that means that he's definitely the culprit, obviously. He's definitely the culprit at this point. I don't think there's any reason to doubt that that is indeed the case. Now we can actually go over to the cracking menu here, and we can put this in, and boom, now we're gonna get his password. I wonder what his password is. Okay, his password is actually much better than most, but still still not terribly good. But yes, there we go. We're gonna get that, and then we can collect it. Wonderful. So now we can get into his email, we can get into his high talk as well. Let's go into the email first, and let's have a look-see. Alright, here we go. A guy in your department wants to mess with you. Careful, don't let this get to the higher-ups. So you can see here, this is literally a forward from the guy that Thomas emailed. As you can see, friendship with Hilford Reed. Reed forwarded Thomas Conway's reporting email to Singh. Apologies for the intrusion. You know, we already got all this stuff, if you recall. And then we have this on August 15th, 96,000 euros was credited to your bank account. Wow, that's a lot. And let's have a look. Someone's been transferring large sums of money to Singh. We have another one right here, 55,000, 31,000. And we got his password, obviously. We got his password for High Talk. We have his account number. So that's very cool. So technically we could have gotten it from there, I suppose. And as you can see, he's actually sending a message to the guy. Remember this guy? This is the guy, the CEO of DeFoss, I believe, that was imprisoned, was convicted. And look at this. There is a secondary High Talk account for Thomas Conway. We didn't know that. We didn't know that. Okay, the attachment has expired. Okay, that's good. Yeah, there we go. Damn it. Thanks, Reed. I owe you one. Okay, yeah, so he obviously... There we go. The electronic components you need have been uploaded, and there is a deleted message as well. Due to force majeure, the website domain name has been changed. Join us in the new paradise and party again. Well, that's obviously spam, I assume, at least. And there we go. Alright, so password has been changed. Please use your changed password. Okay, well, I don't think I really need to worry about that, do I? Don't think I need to worry about that. Okay, let's go into his High Talk account then and actually have a look and see what's going on with him. Okay, High Talk account. Wait, no. Wait, this is the wrong guy. Yeah, I forgot we got additional information for Thomas as well. Whoa, okay, there's some big stuff going on here. Is it what's going on, boss? This is not what we agreed to. So yeah, he's still thinking that Daniel Koss is his boss, as you can see right here. I don't know what you've been pulling in Titan. You wanted to get rid of him because it'd get you in trouble. Singh has a reason to target Thomas. This is 100% him. This is 100% him. Titan fired Thomas. He's desperate. Completed tasks given by Daniel Koss. Why did you get him fired? He's more valuable to us inside Titan. Don't you know that? Right. Yeah, we know what's going on right here. They're trying to get revenge. Pretty sure they're trying to get revenge on Titan because of the way that Daniel Koss was convicted. Worked with Daniel Koss to leak Titan's secrets. See, as you can see right here, boom. He got Singh into Titan, and he's trying to do that. And look at that; they're actually transferring money between each other and all that stuff. And as you can see, this obviously is what happened to Thomas here. And now we can see what actually happened after he was removed from this. What's up with all those people outside the company building? protesting on the way here. The gate is closed and there's a police cordon around it. Heard Thomas lost it and stormed into the company with a bomb. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and now there's a voice message here. As you can see, Thomas, that bomber in Titan is Thomas. He must have found out. What should we do? There you go. 100%, we already have a really good notion of what's happening here. In other words, Jesse and Singh are working together. Probably Jesse's doing this as a sort of like a favor sort of thing. So she's going to get money, or she's going to get an apartment, or she's going to get something for it. And Singh obviously is getting whatever he wants. Anyway, when it's done, gather evidence and report it to Reed. Boom, there you go. Absolutely, look at that. Had Jesse Walkley accused Thomas of sexual assault, and boom, there you are. We got another one. This is first step of the frame up and second step. And there we go. What should we do to get him fired? There we are. Yep. See, and now he's saying, if I'm gone, who's going to get you that apartment? He threatened her. It's one thing to bully him, but now you're pushing him over the edge. What did he ever do to you? Are you jealous of him? Yeah, can't understand the decision, because obviously Thomas was onto Singh. He knew what was going on, right? He knew what was going on, or he suspected what was going on, and that's exactly what's going on. There we go. Found a nice apartment. Will you come with me to see it tomorrow? And as you can see, he's, yeah. We got noise complaints at the last hotel, and there we have it.
It is truly upsetting that even a small department office can have so much dirt. Once this investigation is over, I will report to the higher-ups. Such things cannot be tolerated, especially when lives are on the line. All right, it's time to infer once again. I believe we're very close to the truth now.
Yeah, we are very, very close to the truth. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, we already know what's going on here, and yeah, okay, wait, let's have a look. Okay, throwing a tantrum. Okay, yeah, it's just this is obviously the model that we were looking at beforehand. Aha, we found his we found his potential. No, this is actually not his place, but it's her place. Okay, we might have to investigate her as well. Who knows? Bluebell Hotel. I'm surprised that we're not going to get information on that. Let's have a look at this. You have a copy of Jesse's personal information. Is this for paperwork? Just sending her a small gift. So Alexander obviously knows what's going on there as well. And Sandy has... let's talk on the phone. It's not safe here. Contacted someone named Sandy, mentioned a secret trade. He is literally selling secrets here as well, as you might expect. We've already taken a look at all of this. All right, so we know exactly what's going down. All right, perfect. So let's do the inference, shall we? Let's do the inference. We know, we have absolutely every single thing. Thomas was dismissed for sexually assaulting Jesse. Did he do it? Pretty clearly not. You know, that's pretty obvious, right? That is 100% obvious. Large sums of money transfer. Nope, none of these are actually going to be doing anything with this. Okay, so as you can see right here, Thomas Conway did sexually assault Jessie Walkley. He has been harassing her. That's possibility 1. 100% no. That is not going to happen. He did not sexually assault her, but sought to protect her. Jessie invited Thomas to her hotel during her business trip and posted intimate private content. 100% yes, that is exactly what happened. There we go. Yes, simulating the story right here. Let's take a look at the video. Okay, so why did Jessie Walkley frame Thomas Conway and get him fired? Well, it's pretty obvious, right? It's pretty obvious. We know exactly what's going on with this. This is literally a case of her wanting monetary gain, and that's pretty obvious. Also, he's threatening her as well. Singh is obviously threatening her at the time. So yeah, let's have a look. Rajiv Singh promised an apartment in exchange for Jesse's false accusation and warned her of consequences if the plan was revealed. So in other words, he was threatening her, even though she is not exactly clean in this particular setup, but you know. Anyway, Jessie wanted to end her relationship with Thomas. After his demotion, she got involved with Singh. However, Thomas reported their relationship upon discovering it, thwarting her plan, so she decided to frame him. I think the first one, it's pretty obvious that that's exactly what's going on, because she basically dumped Thomas and then she wanted to frame him after that because of Singh's threat. So that's what we're going to go for. Why did Singh do this? Okay, yeah, well, we obviously know what's going on here. This is possibility 1. This is nothing. There we go. Refused to participate. Used to date. Inappropriate relationship. The cover-up. Mission completed. And large sums of money. There we go. Alright, so we have 3 possibilities. To protect his job, Thomas refused to participate in Singh's workplace misconduct and intended to report it. To avoid being investigated, Singh opted to frame him. I'm pretty sure that's it. Continue having an affair with Jessie Walkley. She is involved with Singh and Thomas got in the way. No, that is really not very important to him, I don't think. To complete a mission, Daniel, Kos, and Singh reached some kind of deal, and targeting Thomas was part of the plan. Actually, that is part of the plan, but not to get him fired. I'm going to go with 1. Jessie Walkley and Rajiv Singh both have things to hide. Singh went after Thomas Conway for refusing to participate in his illegal operations, while Jessie, the opportunist, followed his scheme to frame Thomas. Singh targeted Conway for personal gain and coerced Walkley into framing him for sexual assault, which led to Conway's dismissal. Yes, 100%.
Now we have a good understanding of the relationship between Walkley and Singh and their respective motivations. The only thing we haven't figured out yet is the task Daniel Kos gave Singh. I suspect that Conway's irrational behavior has something to do with it as well. Now, I need you to use Miss Walkley's voice prints, pretend to be her, and engage in a conversation with Rajiv Singh. Based on how Singh treats people, it seems that he preys on others' weakness and values his personal safety greatly. Perhaps we can use this to our advantage and extract some key information.
Alright, yes, I think this is going to be super fun. Alright, let's try this out. Let's do it. Now we can synthesize her voice. Okay, so this is the voice print database with the target's voice prints added. This is so cool. Alright, let's see here. Select appropriate voice prints from different categories in the database. Use one from each age and emotion and all voice prints of the target. Drag voice prints to the correct slots below to complete the synthesis. Fill the completion progress bar to complete the voice simulation. Alright, so let's see. Well, we want to put... wait a minute. Do I have to put them on specific areas? Or wait a minute. Here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting used to this. Okay, I'm getting used to it. Okay, I think here? No? Oh wow, I am terrible at this. Okay, I am very bad at this. Oh my. Okay, this is not going well for me. Let's just say that. Oh wait, there's actually calm here as well. Is this actually good? Am I doing this right? Or no, I don't think so somehow. Okay, wait, let's just start with this. So we've got angry, right? We got angry, 25% completion. And it should be happy, right? Next. Or oh no, wait. I was actually in the wrong place. Okay. It might very well be that we need to do this. No. Okay, what about this one? Yep, there we go. We did it. Okay, fantastic. That's wonderful. 26 to 38. And now we can do this one. There we are. Okay, that's 66% completion. And now we need this, and then we need this, and that's it. Whew, look at that. Okay, so I'm understanding it a little bit more now. Use the voice simulation feature to adjust the waveform. Okay, enter the adjustment screen and match the expected waveform. Drag the sliders on the right and below to adjust the waveform's height and position. Select confirm. Alright, okay, let's do it. So what we want to do is we want to try to do this. Let's try to increase this a little bit. We almost have the right thing. Just need to move it a little bit to the left, and there we have it. You can now make anonymous calls with this person's voice. There you have it. So now we can call Sing.
Hello?
It's me.
What's this for? I'm busy.
It's Thomas. He went nuts.
I don't have time for that Thomas or his nonsense.
Thomas has completely lost it. What's going on? What exactly have you done?
Don't you know the answer to that? Watch your mouth and don't call me again.
I'll give you one more chance. Don't let me down.
Oh dear. Okay, I failed that super hard. Okay, let's try to call again.
Hello?
It's me.
What's this for? I'm busy.
It's Thomas. He went nuts.
I don't have time for that Thomas or his nonsense.
How are you still not serious about this? Damn it! He kept shouting our names, saying he'd bring us to hell with him before he detonated the bomb.
Calm down, Jesse. No one will believe a stupid coward like him.
I already know everything you've been doing behind my back, Rajiv Singh. If you don't come clean and promise that none of this will be connected to me, I will report you to Titan and make sure you end up in the dirt.
You know Sandy came to me for the data. What else could I possibly be hiding from you?
Daniel Koss, the fugitive who was arrested for leaking Titan secrets and then escaped to St. Martin. Would you like me to tell Titan about your secret meeting with him?
What? How did you find out?
Cut the crap. What's the deal with you and Daniel Koss?
Well, you can't tell anyone. Before Koss went to prison, he threatened me, told me to stay in Titan and find a way to mess with them from the inside. He wanted employees who hold grudges against Titan to hatch his payback. That asswipe Thomas came to our department then and seemed a perfect target.
So, you encouraged us to bully him.
Yeah, but this spineless weasel actually had the guts to tell on me for you. How could I let this affect my future? I had to get him out of the way. After Titan kicked him out, his little sister, what was her name? Oh, right, Iris Conway, killed someone and ended up in the hospital after slitting her wrist. That crazy little girl meant everything to him. So I informed Koss of this opportunity as soon as I heard the news.
And what did Koss do?
He asked for Thomas's secondary account. He also instructed me to make sure Thomas's sister gets into Titan's Research Institute as a volunteer, saying this will definitely drive him crazy. So I did as he said. As for what happened afterwards, Koss said he had his own plans, and I didn't ask any questions. I had no idea he'd tell Thomas to set off a bomb. They've lost their damn minds.
Whoa, okay, there we go. Wow, he basically just, he's done. He's basically done. We've got him dead to rights here, pretty much. Or at least in my opinion. And they're basically telling us to go and have a look at Thomas's secondary HiTalk account. But you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to let you do that in the time that you play the game and or win the giveaway. And if you need a reminder of that, there is a link in the description to the Twitter page where you can enter the giveaway. Otherwise, there's also a link to the Steam store page if you want to purchase the game yourself. And, well, it's fantastic. I mean, you can clearly see that. It is absolutely fantastic. You can do so many really, really cool things here, and I am absolutely loving it. So this has been Cyber Manhunt 2 New World. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.